Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Catherine and this is So Much Sewing. This is my first ever YouTube video. Oh, and this is Jess. Hello, Jess. Jess gets a bit aggressive with her love sometimes, and so hopefully she's going to behave herself in this video. So as I say, this is my first ever video, and this channel is all about sewing. I'm going to be sewing a brand new wardrobe from scratch, and the reason I'm going to be sewing a brand new wardrobe from scratch is the fact that over the last just over a year I have lost 45 kilos. Actually it's 46 kilos now, which is 100 pounds if you're in the US and 7 stone if you're in the UK. And when I say 7 stone, that I just can't believe that, because I distinctly remember when I was 16 years old and I weighed 8¼ stone. And I have lost just about my whole entire 16-year-old self. But look, don't worry, this video and this channel is actually not all about the weight loss. It has been a big part of my life, and it's why I'm here and why I'm sewing like crazy to get a brand new wardrobe. So I guess it will feature from time to time, but you know, it's not going to be about the weight loss, so you know, please don't be put off by that. It will be all about the sewing. It will be about planning my wardrobe, figuring out what things I actually need in my wardrobe, thinking about the things that I used to wear and why I gravitated towards them, and seeing if I can recreate those things. It'll be about planning the makes, choosing the patterns, choosing the fabrics, and also choosing the styles, because the things that I can wear now are different than the things that I used to wear before. For example, V-necks. I'm wearing a V-neck now, but I feel like it's a bit kind of bare, I don't know, but you know, in the past I had quite big, lovely full boobies, and I liked to have a V-neck to sort of draw the eye down and help balance my body, and of course show off one of my better assets. But now that those bad girls are now like about a third of their size that they used to be, and a little bit kind of loose, not quite as firm and plump as they used to be, then you know, I don't really want to be showing those off. So I'll be wearing higher necklines, and also I have found that V necklines tend to sort of make me feel a bit and look a bit sort of straggly. So anyway, it's all a learning curve. I have made some clothing recently, so I'm not actually running around naked. You don't need to worry about that. I will be sharing some of those things with you, and in fact this is one of the things I have made recently. This is a cashmere Elton blouse with the pleat sleeves, little elastic there, little tie. This is made out of a wool cotton mix. It's quite soft. It's quite warm. I sort of am wearing it with merino base layers at the moment, because I'm in New Zealand, and we're just coming out of our winter, sort of coming into spring now. So whereas previously I was wearing this with a long sleeve merino base layer, now I'm down to you know, a tank or a vest, whatever you want to call it, you know, no sleeves, sort of merino base layer. And so as the weather gets even warmer, I'll be able to wear this through spring, and then obviously I'll be transitioning to other things for summertime. But so I have made this. I've made this cashmere Elton top. I've actually hacked it into a dress as well, and I've used some lovely fabric from the Dahlia Society bespoke boxes. I will end up talking about her more on this channel, because she's been a big influence for me. In fact, it's because of Kristen from the Dahlia Society that I learned about indie pattern designers. I had no idea. I had been out of sewing for quite a number of years, and I had started up again just before lockdown. And so of course during lockdown I was watching lots of YouTubers, and the lovely Kristen, you know, has new pattern releases every now and then. She'll do a big video on new pattern releases, and it was through her really that I learned about indie designers. And I'm so glad, because you know, it hasn't actually stopped me collecting Big Four patterns, you know, how we collect these things and never actually use them. But obviously, you know, indie pattern designers are, you know, they kind of, the fit seems to be better, and the designs are on point. So, you know, that's kind of where I end up. But anyhow, so already I've been rambling. Please bear with me while I figure out all about this videoing lark, about sound and about camera angles and what have you. And I mean, this is just a little corner of my lounge area. Has nothing to do with sewing, obviously, but yeah, just hopefully it's not too busy a background. And as I progress, I will of course be figuring out how to pop in pictures over here. I've seen people do this, put a picture here, so I'll figure out how to do that. And yeah, so I really hope you will stick with me. I'm pretty excited about this. I've got some plans coming up. I've got like, oh, so much fabric to show you, and patterns, of course. You know, I'm just your average obsessive pattern purchaser and fabric purchaser. So I have got a lot in store, and I hope you'll stick around. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve for me and a bit of a journey, but look, I've had such a lovely time watching my favorite YouTubers, and I just hope that I can be part of the gang, that you'll be able to find 10 minutes to spend watching me and watching me along my journey. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you will come back and subscribe and like and do all those things that everybody always asks us to do. So thanks again for joining me, and I hope to see you soon.